Hey guys, this is my second time doing this video because I went over in time, and I know I can edit it, but it just seems like a pain because I always have to find where is a good part to cut out, but I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to start over. Today, day one of my weight loss journey. Didn't go too bad. It's hard, gotta admit, it was very hard, and this is pretty much how my day went. I woke up about 7 o'clock this morning, and the first thing I did was make a protein shake and sat down and caught up on some YouTube videos. I drank my protein shake slowly. Once my protein shake was done, I let it settle for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I went down to the basement and I set up my laptop and put it in front of the treadmill to occupy me because, sometimes listening to music gets old, and just wanted to keep something that would keep my attention a little bit better than listening to music. So I took my laptop down there, and I was hoping to watch this week's episode of Hell's Kitchen because I missed it last week, but my wireless internet connection is not working too good in the basement, so yeah, I couldn't do that. But luckily I had season 1, 2, and 3 of Cesar Millan, the Dog Whisperer, on there. So I just picked an episode and I turned it on, the episode I haven't watched, and I started watching it, and I got on the treadmill and kept going and going and going, and I said that I was going to keep on going until I started to feel tension in my legs. Because usually when I start to feel tension in my legs, and if I keep on going, is when I get the cramps in my legs that, in the middle of the night and stuff. So I kept on going until I started to feel tension, and then once I started feeling tension, I stopped, and I didn't even bother to look at the timer or anything until it was time to stop. And when I stopped, it was at over 35 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. And I didn't push myself. I didn't go overboard. I had water down there with me, and I just, went at a really good pace, enjoyed myself, and yeah, I got it out of the way bright and early in the morning. And then after that, I came and I did, some work that I needed to do, and made some phone calls, and then about 11:30 or so, I had a protein shake. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. At 11:30 or so, I had a string cheese, a cheese stick. And then about 1 o'clock, I had a protein smoothie shake, which was with the strawberry kiwi nectar and strawberry yogurt. That was my lunch. And then about 3 o'clock, I was really, really hungry, and I started to feel kind of weak. So I went to Safeway. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't 3 o'clock. It was about 5 o'clock, I'm thinking. Yeah, about 5. I went to Safeway and I got some of those baby carrots, and I came home and I washed them and whatnot, and I ate about 12 of those. And then I really started to get grouchy towards about 7-ish, and dinner wasn't ready. We hadn't eaten dinner, and so I went ahead and I made another protein shake because I figured that if I had the protein shake, I wouldn't want to eat as much at dinner time. So I made one of the Lean Dessert protein shakes with a tablespoon of the Swiss Mocha decaffeinated cappuccino mix, and oh my god, it was delicious. It tasted just like a chocolate milkshake, and I was in heaven. It was awesome. My boys loved it too. I let them try it. So I'm going to stock up on those Lean Desserts. But yeah, so I was pretty grouchy by that time, and was waiting for my husband to finish with dinner, and he made spaghetti, which I know is probably not a good thing, but we really don't have low carb, low calorie type foods to cook for dinner right now until we go to the grocery store, which probably won't be till the weekend. So so that's what we had, and I did pretty good. I only had about 1.5 cups of that, and I was fine. So then after that, it was about 9 o'clock at night, and we went for a walk, me and my boys and my Stitchy, and we probably walked for about 15 to 20 minutes, I'm not sure. We walked quite a ways though, and it was uphill and downhill, and I gotta admit that is much harder than being on the treadmill, and I was in pain, so I did it, but it's not something I'm gonna want to do every day because I live on too many hills, and it's really hard on my legs. But I really enjoyed it. I got to walk in the rain, which I was so happy about. I kept telling Mary that I wish I could walk in the rain, because she's in Oregon, and every time she goes for a walk, it's raining. But so I think I did pretty good for my first day. But I did catch myself going in the kitchen a few times, wanting to get something to eat, and I did stop myself. It was like that head hunger. I don't know. I did it without even realizing it, and then I just like, what am I doing here? And, you know, I'm not hungry, so I walked back out. And I think I'm doing really good on my fluids. I'm not sure how many ounces this is, but I'm thinking it's 32 ounces. And this is my 6th one. So if it's not filled with ice water, it's filled with Crystal Light. So I like to drink. I like to always have something to drink, so it's not a problem for me to get fluids down. But it is hard for me, you know, having a regular sized stomach and trying to do this, because I really need something that's going to give me the energy I need, the nutrients I need to keep going throughout the day and still not overeat or eat the right things and hopefully not feel hungry. So I'm open to anybody's tips and suggestions and whatnot. Today went really well, I think, so I just hope that I can continue on with it, and I do what I gotta do. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.